Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 25 player free for all battle here in Australia. Got a nice little spot for ourselves on the eastern side of the map and feeling pretty good about it. I mean, I don't want to be too far south because I feel like you really get wedged down there, but we'll see what we can do here in this spot being a little bit farther north and have a nice area to kind of start off with. The guy to our west obviously has a little bit better of a spot, but this is the reason why I picked it, was because I was honestly thinking people would go more for that western spot than this, and I would definitely get this, and we could get to the coast and then kind of be a threat from there. So that's our overarching plan. Bunch of neighbors around us, at least that we can see right away, is one to the north, one to the west, and then that green guy to the south. Other than that, smooth sailing right now. Let's go ahead and go in our infinite growth phase here, as we did have a little bit extra room around us. I did wait, which might have been a mistake. Maybe should have gone a little bit earlier, but we do squeeze through the east ever so slightly. And now we can just kind of start going after bots. Not necessarily going in any direction, but I am going to be a little bit aggressive in this bot phase because there's not a ton of people here, but they're in the game, but there's a ton of people in my area. And I do want to kind of establish a good front here, especially as we could really get teamed on if we are too small. So that's my strategy right now, and we do seem like we can cut off the green player. So yeah, I'm going a little bit aggressive, but I do feel pretty comfortable with it. I don't want green to go any farther north, so we'll cut him off there. And so far so good. We do have the crown, but it could go away from us at any point. Nice aggression pace right here, as we have pretty similar troops to everybody around us. And that is the end of our bot phase. Now we sit back here and start to build up troops. Hopefully someone else takes the crown away from me. They do. Fantastic. That is great for us. And now we don't really have to worry about it. Let's try and get alliance with you and you. As those two, I really would like not to fight right away. I'm worried about the green guy behind us, and I know we have to kind of deal with him probably sooner rather than later. And Wolfpack Nation, off to one heck of a start right now. Holy cow, look at him over in the west. Just getting a ton of land. A lot of those bots. Oh, Fulson for us. Let's go ahead and grab this. Not going to get a ton out of this, but it does weaken green, which is good for us, and strengthens us. We've fallen to 7th place. Wow, that's a little bit unfortunate here. A lot of big boys here. 7th is halfway. Get alliance with you and you, because I'm very worried. Mostly because Nice A was a guy I just played with, and I'm imagining he's going to want to betray me because I did beat him, which is, something to keep in mind. So now we just continue, hopefully be peaceful boys until we get to like 3 million. Wolfpack Nation has oh my gosh, he's 30,000 pixel advantage on stealth. Hopefully stealth and the boys over there will want to work him down, but it's not looking great. I mean, we'll deal with that problem later, but it's not an exciting prospect to have. Once we get up to our red interest, though, we need to start consolidating our neighborhood, either going into redacted or go into the green guy below us. And I'm honestly thinking about going to the guy above us, just because he's a little bit on the weaker side. There's a big full send in stealth's favor. That's awesome. That would... Oh, okay. Stealth is getting attacked. That's a little bit scary. Don't attack stealth. I mean, we're going to get moving here. I don't like the fact that stealth is falling because we really need stealth to be able to counter Wolfpack. There's a full send on us. We're able to counter it, though. Grab the land. There's Nice attacking us at the moment of weakness that we anticipated. So, yeah. I was pretty correct on that front that he will be attacking us anytime. And we'll take that alliance even though it doesn't matter. And we'll see if we can start knocking this guy up north. Give stealth a little bit of a reprieve. As well attack Smiley Face Boy. Hopefully with Noomstar. There's a full send into Wolf. That's very unfortunate because now stealth has got an isolated 1v1 against a guy who has less than half the amount of troops that he does. And we are just not keeping pace. Some people have gotten extremely lucky with some gigantic full sends. Hopefully stealth can hold out long enough that we can build a coalition over here. But we need to get over and get north, because if we get full sends... Okay, stealth full sends, go. That's so bad. I mean, maybe Noom will be able to hold out a little bit longer. Let's just attack this guy. I mean, he's only about 20,000 pixels shy. 3 million shy. There's another full send, so never mind, that goes away. Guys, stop full sending. Holy cow. Just stay in the game for like 2 minutes. I promise you it's not over. But now that Wolfpack Nation leads by 50,000 pixels, almost 60, this is not looking good. Noom is going into this guy, which I totally understand. I need to grab a little bit of position here, but we're not at 60,000 pixels, so we're not moving fast. Hopefully we get a little bit around Noom, because it's going to be hard for us to be able to help him. Oh, we got full cut off. That's bad. Maybe... I thought about boating. Let's just try and take out this guy really quickly. Hopefully Nice is boating over. I think we have time for this. to take out this guy really quickly, get a little bit more strength for us, get up to 60,000 pixels, and then move over. I think that'll be a little bit more efficient than trying to boat over. In fact, we need to send that boat now. Give me a boat. Give me a boat, I said. There we go. Holy cow. But unfortunately, because Noom took this little northern hook around or whatever, we got to move around this. And it's freaking bots, man. Or the boats. Give me open fronts boat system. And let's go ahead. I'm honestly going to go for this island. The reason why is I'm imagining Pink's going to kick me off right away. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to tell you, yes, I am boating. Where's the thumbs up? There it is. And the guy's at 52% already. So unfortunate timing on this. I mean, we'll give it our all. But unless this guy really starts to make mistakes, he's already won. And it was just because we weren't able to get around in time. Attacking green was a mistake. I don't know how much of a difference it would have really made at the end of the day. I thought I had time and we didn't. And this guy, yeah, he's doing pretty well with managing his troops, although that was a massive over attack. Let's see if we can bait out one of those again. If he wants to keep over attacking, no, everyone's down on troops. It's over. Oh man, just one small blunder on timing, but at the same time, this guy got the most ridiculous luck ever. I mean, this is 6 minutes in, he's got 52%. He just kept getting full send after full send after full send. And he only started getting full send when he was big enough to be able to absorb them. And yeah, our buddy's down. There's nice full sending. We'll just grab the land. Frick, man. Well, let's give him claps of good sportsmanship here, as that is going to do it for this first game. An unfortunate tiding for us here, but we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 27-player teams battle here in the North America map. I like my teammate going here. I'm going to support you with this move here, making sure that we grab Alaska. We could really play a nice support role for our teammate. And he's getting really countered by that yellow guy. That yellow guy's going to be a real pain in the butt, but we can definitely grab Alaska and move down south to support him if he doesn't win that fight on his own. But I'm really hoping he at least survives long enough for me to be able to do that, because if he's not there, this position gets cooked real fast, as I'm going to be solo. I mean, it is possible to hold this area solo, especially as no one else went over here, but I'm not looking forward to the prospects of that. I'd rather be a little bit more of a support role than anything else, just because his position... Okay, our guy died. That's not good. So now we are solo over here. We'll figure things out later, but let's just go ahead and start pushing forward. We know we have a ton of bots behind us, so we need to really be aggressive in going forward and blocking a lot of these bots behind us. Obviously still going to strike a few of these bots as they become weak, but mostly going to be charging outwards towards Canada and away from Alaska, knowing that we have Alaska basically wrapped up. We can get that at any time, and we need to... Well, that yellow guy died too. Okay, so he's gone. That's 2 players gone. Unfortunately, one was on our team. I think he was just out to ruin somebody's day by full sending him and then leaving. But we can push out, and we do have a strong position. We are second place. Sus over there is first place. Okay, so we do have a little bit of support over here and a ton of room to get bots. So we're going to push aggressively down south and hopefully not have to pay for it with the blue and Scion team teaming up against me. But Sus should be able to provide a little bit of support over here. And now we just can kind of start to work backwards here as we're flipping the crown. And we'll finish up the rest over here. Good news for us is most of our bots in Alaska did also die, so we don't have to worry about protecting them as much, and all the land goes to us. And me and Sus are 1 and 2 on the leaderboard. That's fantastic news. Sus is a little bit lower on troops, but that's okay. We will be able to support him should the need arise. I don't really want to get that bot. I kind of want your support over here. And fortunately for us, the blue player blocked the Scion guy, so we're gold on that front. In fact, let's get some of these islands just to make sure that no one can really boat over here. And yeah, we'll grab this one as well. And this. That way we'll at least get alert if someone's trying to boat into us. So now we go into our holding position and grab this one. Sus is in a great position right now in terms of strength, pixel size, but his troops are very weak. So we need to really kind of puppy guard him, which is kind of good that he didn't go down to this, knock out this blue bot. The bot might actually be protecting him and allowing him to do that. In fact, he's getting Greenland as well. Wow, wow, wow. What a path this guy took. Big fan of it. Now, this kind of stuff only works if you have a big teammate that's holding, which is me. I'm going to go ahead and block this because you don't want any business with this blue player over here. I'm going to go ahead and shield you from that. You've got enough problems on the eastern side of the map that the west shouldn't concern you. And we will continue to keep saving up to our red interest over here. Once we get up to our red interest, I think we need to support our buddy in... Oh, gosh. Are you going to win that? Yeah, you're going to win that. Let's just keep saving for a moment, but we might need to throw out a casual donation or two. Yeah, like I left and became a bot. Wonderful news for us. We're pretty close to our red interest. As soon as we hit red interest, we're going to build up sus as much as possible. Get him to be an absolute monster. He's already at 60,000 pixels. Just get him up as much as we can. If we can get him up to his red interest, then this board's going to look really good for us. I mean, we have 30%. Second place only has 23. And we have a pretty good border management with a lot of the people around us. You guys are voting into him. Good. We almost got him up all the way. And I'm going to kind of defer to him to make the first move. If he wants to go into red, that would be a good decision. But if he wants to go into blue, then I'll obviously help. Yeah, he's going into red. Love that for him. Let's just keep supporting him for the time being. He's way above his red interest, but he'll be able to do a ton of damage. Taking out this one red player could really secure us the victory. It would put him in proximity to a lot of the other players, but we could quickly jump on that and be a little bit of a team player here. As you have definitely won this fight over here. In fact, let me just go ahead and take out this guy. Let me get involved myself. I have no doubt that you'll be able to win that fight. I'm just going to go ahead and get involved a little bit myself just so I can play a little bit game. Obviously donating along the way. And there we go. There's one guy down. Give you a little bit more of a donation. Just to make sure that you have enough troops to fight everybody over here. And then we're going to fight this guy. Take away his attention from potentially fighting our teammate. And try not to put ourselves in too much of a dangerous position. Yeah, let's fight down blue. The reason I stopped that attack is because I realized I would be with blue and red against 6 million troops. And there's no need to put that kind of pressure on the crown. So we'll just boat around, weaken this guy up for the time being before we get borders on red. Maybe we'll get lucky enough full send us. But for the time being, this is kind of our best course of action. As our teammates absolutely dominating. We already have 45%, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't want to be a liability by any means. You have left to become a bot. Wonderful news. There's a full send from white, and now we can just kind of attack this guy without too much regard. We have 6 million, so we have enough troops to get this done, and with this guy being a bot, it's not that much of a concern. Sus over there, we're at 12 million. Yeah, I don't know where you think you're going. Yeah, you're going to... Okay, that's fine. Don't care. You want to help me with the bot? That's fine. I can kick you off. I mean, Sus is just absolutely blowing through everyone. And that's the red team gone, the big guy in the red team gone. And that looks like it's going to kind of do it here. I mean, we have a few more bots to get, obviously, but we'll support our boy wherever he can go. And we'll just keep knocking down the teammates, but he could clear the board in 2 seconds if he wanted to. I mean, I think he's just letting me have a little victory dance, which I appreciate. I mean, we can definitely say we played our part in winning this game, as building him up was pivotal. And yeah, we'll full send here. That's going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Especially made this fun the video. If you have made this fun the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day of the week. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.